It's now a year since I started my YouTube channel, and so what I thought I'd do is to come back to Kelly Hall Tarn, which is the location of my first ever video, and look back over the last 12 months, as well as share a little bit of what I've got planned for the future. But before I do that, I am just going to grab a quick shot of this classic view of the lone tree at Kelly Hall Tarn. That'll do. I've absolutely loved my first year on YouTube. It's been great fun learning about how to make these videos and sharing them with you all. But easily the best thing about it has been the number of friends that I've made. So I reckon in the last 12 months, I've made more friends than at any point since the first year of university. I'll be honest, it hasn't always been easy. The story of my channel is a bit of a tale of two halves. So after 6 months, up to about the end of November 2017, I had about 300 subscribers and I was getting just 3,000 views per month. Fast forward 6 months to today and I've got over 3,000 subscribers and I get about 25,000 views per month. And I think there's a bit of a moral in that story. So if you just set up your own channel and you're struggling to get views or attract subscribers, then the best piece of advice I can give you is just to keep going. I think it's like anything in life. You know, if you want something badly enough, you've just got to keep striving for it. And you certainly won't achieve your dreams if you give up. And I've just spotted this scene behind me, and I think I probably need to bag that before we continue this little chat. Another thing I've really enjoyed about YouTube is interacting with the people that watch my videos in the comments section. And it's really important to get comments back. It's great to receive feedback about my photography. And I've learned a lot from people who have commented on my videos. And comments are really, really important to any YouTube channel. And the way that I see it, comments are a bit like YouTube currency. I think if you leave a good comment on somebody else's video, you're investing just a little bit in that channel. Now, I might not be the best photographer or the best YouTuber, I might not make the best videos, but I think I've got the best subscriber base. I was chatting to another YouTube photographer the other day, and he said that he thought that my subscribers were the most loyal out there. And I think he's right. The guys that watch my videos and comment on my videos regularly have been so supportive of my channel. And I want to say thank you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to run a little competition. I want to do something a bit special as the prize for the competition. So what I've decided to do is to allow the winner to pick a theme. And I will then go and shoot a video based on that theme. And as part of that video, I will take 3 images. I'm then going to allow the winner to pick their favourite image, which I will get printed and shipped out to them as a single edition. So nobody else will ever get a copy of that image. So how can you enter this competition? Well, my favourite video that I've done this year was the video that I shot at Thirlmere with my mate James Burns. And if you've commented on that video, then you've already been entered in the competition. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand over to my mate James, and he's going to pick his favourite comment as the winner of the competition. So it's over to you, James.
Hello Chris's viewers. Now just before I announce the winner, I just want to give a brief explanation of why I believe comments are so important. It's just interaction, acknowledgement and proof that someone's actually gone out of their way, spent their time in commenting back on something which you've produced, have obviously enjoyed it and they want to get involved. Now I, and I'm sure Chris does, always will reply to comments because it's important as part of the community, whether it be fellow vloggers or subs or non-subs. Now I've chosen this comment basically over the fact that Chris gets some brilliant acclaim. He compares his channel to Andrew Marr, Simon Baxter, but not only that, but he's obviously enjoyed the video and he's quite detailed comments. He's referring to zip lines, which was a piece covered in Chris's video, and the winner is, and he's actually a subscriber to my channel as well, the winner is Philip Culbertson. I've got that right, haven't I? Yeah, Philip Culbertson. Congratulations to you and many thanks. Back over to you, Chris.
Thanks, James, and congratulations, Philip. I'm absolutely delighted that you've won. You've been very, very supportive of my channel, and I just want to say a big thank you to you. And I also want to say a thanks to everybody that's commented on my videos. It is hugely important to me. And as a little way of saying thanks to some more of you, here are some of my favourite photos that you've posted to Instagram using the hashtag #ChrisSailPhoto. One of the things that I wasn't expecting for my channel was just how popular the selfie was going to become. Now, I've tried to cut it out in recent weeks, but many of you have commented that you'd like to see it returned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a poll on Instagram for the first 24 hours of this video. And if I get 100 votes to save the selfie, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to doing selfies for the next 12 months. But if I don't, I'm going to kill the selfie forever. So if you want to save the selfie, you know exactly what you need to do. Could that be the last ever selfie? It's now completely in your hands. You know what to do. If you want to save the selfie, head over to my Instagram page. Now, let's talk a little bit about the future. What am I going to do with my channel? Well, before I answer that question, I've been pondering over another question. And that is, what am I? And what I mean by that is, am I a photographer? Or am I a YouTuber? Or am I something called a content creator, whatever that might be? And in order to work out what I'm going to do with my channel, I needed to be able to answer that question first. Now, it actually took me a lot longer to answer that question than it should have done. And I have an answer, and that is that I am a photographer. And so that's going to mean a couple of changes to this channel. The first thing is that I think it's fair to say that the standard of my photography hasn't been very good just recently. I think I've been far too focused on creating these videos, and as a result my photography has suffered. So I want to refocus back onto my photography as the main subject of this channel. And the second thing I want to do is to start telling much better stories about my efforts to capture the Lake District and to photograph this amazing landscape. One of the other things that I've really enjoyed about being on YouTube is meeting and working with the other YouTube photographers. And so there's going to be a lot more of that over the coming year and a lot more collaborations. So I've got a couple already lined up, and there are going to be regular collaborations with two of my best YouTube pals, Julian Baird and James Burns. It's also been a huge privilege to be able to share with you some of the channels that I think are really, really good. And I want to continue that as well. I want to continue to support the community as much as I possibly can, and particularly the small up and coming channels. Now, in order to restart my photography, I'm going to set myself a bit of a challenge. I'm going to start work on a project that's going to allow me to build a slightly larger body of work and focus in on a single theme. Now, that project's going to start next week, so if you want to find out a bit more about that, be sure to tune in then. So something else that I would like for next year is the opportunity to meet a few more of you guys that actually watch my videos, and hopefully there's going to be a few opportunities to do that. So at the moment I'm planning to be at the Malvern Weekender, organised by fellow YouTube photographer Andrew Maguire, in October this year. And then in March next year I will be at the photography show at the NEC in Birmingham. And then again in May, I'm going to be at the Northern Photo and Video Show here in the Lake District at the Reghead Centre. So hopefully I'll be able to bump into a few of you guys at one of those events. That's just about it from me for this week. Thanks ever so much for all of the support that you've given me over the last 12 months. Hopefully you're excited about some of my plans for the year ahead. I'll see you next week when we're going to restart my photography with that project that we were talking about earlier. And remember, if you want to save the selfie, you need to head over to my Instagram page and vote. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you soon.